Papal Conclave from 8 October to 5 December 1590 was the second conclave of 1590 where Gregory XIV was elected as the successor of Urban VII. The autumn conclave was marked by unprecedented royal interference from Philip II of Spain. The pontificate of Urban VII. Urban VII was elected as Pope on 15 September 1590. On 27 September 1590 he died due to malaria infection after only 12 days of his pontificate, before he could be crowned, making him the shortest reigning pope in history. His death was deeply mourned by the poor from Rome who inherited his wealth. Participants. The conclave after the death of Urban VII was attended by all the cardinals who took part in his election, with the exception of Cardinal Federico Cornaro Protodicant Andreas von Osterich and Camerlengo Enrico Catani also came to Rome. 54 out of 65 cardinals took part in conclave. Giovanni Antonio Serbelloni, Cardinal Bishop of Ostia and Velletri, Dean of the Sacred College of the Cardinals, Prefect of the Congregation of Ceremonies. Alfonso Geraldo, Cardinal Bishop of Porto and S. Rufina, Subdean of the Sacred College of Cardinals, Prefect of the Sacred Congregation of Rites. Inico Davilos d'Aragona O.S. Iacobes, Cardinal Bishop of Frascati. Marco Antonio Colonna, Cardinal Bishop of Palestrina, Legate of Campania and Maritima, Archpriest of St. John Lateran's Basilica. Tolomeo Gallio, Cardinal Bishop of Sabina. Gabriele Paliotti, Cardinal Bishop Albano, Archbishop of Bologna. Marcus Sidcus von Hohenems, Cardinal Priest of S. Maria in Trastevere, Protopriest of the Sacred College of Cardinals. Michele Bonelli O.P., Cardinal Priest of S. Lorenzo in Lucina, Vicar General for the Vatican City-State, Vice-Rector of Sabaudia, Grand Prior in Rome of the Sovereign Order of Malta. Ludovico Madrazzo, Cardinal Priest of S. Anastasia, Bishop of Trento, Cardinal Protector of Germany. Giulio Antonio Santori, Cardinal Priest of S. Bartolomeo Alesola, Grand Inquisitor of the Supreme Sacred Congregation for the Roman and Universal Inquisition and the French Congregation. Archbishop of S. Severina. Girolamo Rusticucci, Cardinal Priest of S. Susanna, Vicar General of the Diocese of Rome. Camerlengo of the Sacred College of Cardinals. Nicholas de Pelleve, Cardinal Priest of S. Prassede, Prefect of the Sacred Consistorial Congregation. Archbishop of Sens. Gian Girolamo Albani, Cardinal Priest of S. Giovanni Porta Latina, Governor of the Bagno Reggio. Girolamo Simoncelli, Cardinal Priest of S. Prisca, Administrator of Orvieto. Pedro de Desert, Cardinal Priest of S. Girolamo degli Schiavoni. Antonio Carafa, Cardinal Priest of S. Giovanni e Paolo, Prefect of the Tribunal of the Apostolic Signature, Prefect of the S.C. of the Tridentine Council, Librarian of the Holy Roman Church. Giovan Antonio Facchinetti, Cardinal Priest of S.S. Ivi Coronati. Alessandro Ottaviano de' Medici, Cardinal Priest of Esseriaco alla Terme, Archbishop of Florence. Giulio Canani, Cardinal Priest of S. Eusebio, Bishop of Adria. Nicolas Fondrati, Cardinal Priest of S. Cecilia, Bishop of Cremona. Anton Maria Salviati, Cardinal Priest of S. Maria della Pace. Agostino Valia, Cardinal Priest of S. Marco, Bishop of Verona. Vincenzo Loro, Cardinal Priest of S. Clemente, Bishop of Mondovi. Filippo Spandola, Cardinal Priest of S. Sabina, Prefect of the Congregation for Propagation of the Faith, Legate in Umbria, Perugia and Spoleto. Simon Tagliavia d'Aragona, Cardinal Priest of S. Maria degli Angeli. Scipione Lancelotti, Cardinal Priest of S. Salvatore in Loro, the Secretary for Latin Letters. Giovanni Vincenzo Gonzaga, SIO, Hyros, Cardinal Priest of S. Ilesio. Enrico Catani, Cardinal Priest of Espudenziana, Camerlengo of the Holy Roman Church, Latin Patriarch of Alexandria. Giovanni Battista Castrucci, Cardinal Priest of S. Maria in Araceli, Archbishop of Chieti, Prefect of the Supreme Tribunal of the Apostolic Signatura. Domenico Pinelli, Cardinal Priest of S. Lorenzo in Panisperna, Archpriest of St. John Lateran's Basilica, Legate of Papal Gallus. Ippolito Aldobrandini, Cardinal Priest of the Papal Basilica of St. Pancrazio outside the walls, Apostolic Penitentiary. Girolamo della Rovere, Cardinal Priest of S. Pietro in Vincoli, Archbishop of Turin. Girolamo Bernerio, O.P., Cardinal Priest of S. Maria Sopra Minerva, Bishop of Ascoli Piceno. Antonio Maria Gallio, Cardinal Priest of S. Agnes in Agon, Bishop of Perugia, Legate in Romania. Costanzo Buttafuoco da Sanano, O.F.M. Conv. Cardinal Priest of S. Pietro in Montorio. Ippolito de Rossi, Cardinal Priest of S. Biagio dell'Anello, Bishop of Pavia. William Allen, Cardinal Priest of S. Silvestro a Martino I Monti. Scipione Gonzaga, Cardinal Priest of S. Maria del Popolo, Latin Patriarch of Jerusalem. Antonio Maria Sorli, Cardinal Priest of SS. The Vitali, Cervesia e Protasio, Archbishop of Genoa. Giovanni Evangelista Pallotta, Cardinal Priest of S. Matteo in Merlana, Archbishop of Cosenza, the Archpriest of the Vatican Basilica and Prefect of Fabric of St. Peter. Juan Hurtado de Mendoza, Cardinal Priest of S. Maria Transpontina, Cardinal Protector of Spain. Giovanni Francesco Morosini, Cardinal Priest of S. Maria in Via, Bishop of Brescia. Mariano Pier Benedetti, Cardinal Priest of SS. Marcellino e Pietro, Bishop of Martirano. Gregorio Petrocchini, ESA Cardinal Priest of S. Agostino. Andreas von Austria, Cardinal Deacon of S. Maria Nuova, Protodeacon of Sacred College of Cardinals. Bishop of Constance, Bishop Coadjutor of Brixen, Cardinal Preceptor of Austria. Francesco Sforza di Santa Fiora, Cardinal Deacon of S. Maria in Via Lata. Alessandro Peretti de Montalto, Cardinal Deacon of S. Lorenzo in Damaso, Vice-Chancellors of the Holy Roman Church, Legate in Bologna, Cardinal Protector of Poland. Girolamo Mattei, Cardinal Deacon of S. Eustachio, Pro-Prefect of the Sacred Congregation of the Council of Trent. Benedetto Giustiniani, Cardinal Deacon of S. Maria in Cosmedin. Ascanio Colonna, Cardinal Deacon of S. Nicola in Carcera Giulianum. Federico Borromeo, Cardinal Deacon of S. Agata in Subura. Francesco Maria Bourbon del Monte, Cardinal Deacon of S. Maria in Dominica. Agostino Cusani, Cardinal Deacon of S. Adriano. Guido Pepoli, Cardinal Deacon of San Cosme e Damiano. 24 electors were nominees of Sixtus V, 15 of Gregory XIII, 6 of Pius V, 8 of Pius IV, and 1 of Julius III. Absentees 11 cardinals were absent. Gaspar de Quiroga y Vila, Cardinal Priest of S. Albina, Archbishop of Toledo and Primate of Spain, Inquisitor General of the Spanish Inquisition. Albrecht VII Habsburg, Cardinal Priest of S. Croce in Jerusalem, Inquisitor General of the Portuguese Inquisition, Viceroy of Portugal. Rodrigo de Castro Osorio, Cardinal Priest of SS. 12 Apostoli, Archbishop of Seville. Charles II de Bourbon Vendôme, Cardinal Priest Archbishop of Rouen, Administrator of Diocese of Bayeux. François de Joyeuse, Cardinal Priest of SS. Castraneta Almonte Pincio, Archbishop of Toulouse, Cardinal Protector of France; Jerzy Radziwiłł, Cardinal Priest of Sisto, Bishop of Vilnius; Philippe de Lenoncourt, Cardinal Priest of Onofrio, Prefect of the Congregation of the Index; Pierre de Gondi, Cardinal Priest of Silvestro in Capeti, Bishop of Paris; Andrew Bathory, Cardinal Deacon of Angelo in Pescharia, Bishop of Warmia, Bishop Coadjutor of Kraków; Hugues Lubanks de Verdel, Sio, Hyros, Cardinal Deacon of Santa Maria in Portico, Prefect of Papal Galleys, Grand Prior in Rome of the Sovereign Order of Malta; Charles de Lorraine, Cardinal Deacon, Bishop of Metz. 7 of them were appointed by Gregory XIII and 4 by Sixtus V. Divisions and candidates. As during the previous conclave, there were 3 large fractions. Spanish faction, political supporters of Spain. The core of the party was formed by the cardinals Madrazzo, Desert, Mendoza, Tagliavia d'Aragona, Spandola, Marconio Colonna, Ascanio Colonna, Gallio, Pelave, Santori, Rusticucci, Sfondrati, Pagliotti, Simoncelli, Facchinetti, Carafa, Alan Cusani, Giovanni Vincenzo Gonzaga, Scipione Gonzaga, Andreas von Osterich and Catani. Sistine faction nominees of Sixtus V, who were led by his grandnephew Alessandro Peretti de Montalto. The members of this faction were the cardinals Castrucci, Pinelli, Aldobrandini, Della Rovere, Bernerio, Galli, Sarnano, Rossi, Sorli, Pilotta, Morosini, Pier Benedetti, Petrocchini, Mattei, Giustiniani, Borromeo, Del Monte and Pepoli. Gregorians, nominees of Gregory XIII, Sforza Medici, Piccanani, Salviati, Valeri, Lauro, Lancelotti. Leader of this fraction was related by marriage to Gregory XIII, Cardinal Sforza. There were 2 small groups practicing nepotism. One was related to Pius IV and the latter one to Pius V. Due to the small size of the groups, they almost did not play any major role, and the majority of nominees of these popes become part of the Spanish fraction. The cardinals who were considered as papabile were Cerbloni, Marconio Colonna, Gallio, Paglietto, Madrazzo, Santori, Facchinetti, Sfondrati, Valia, Lauro, Della Rovere. In the context of this conclave, the prophecy of the popes was forged, probably in order to support Cardinal Girolamo Simoncelli's bid for the papacy. Interference from Philip II of Spain. On the 6th of October, even before the conclave had started, the Spanish ambassador Olivares gave the cardinals the official recommendations of King Philip II. They contained 2 lists of names. The first one had 7 names: Madrazzo, Santori, Facchinetti, Sfondrati, Pagliotti, Gallio and Marconio Colonna. The king's official will was a choice of one of those 7 names. The second list contained the names of 30 cardinals, who Philip II put a clear veto on. The subjects from Madrid were banned from voting against the king's recommendations. Philip II wished to secure his claim to the French throne by gaining power over the Holy See. Although in the past, secular monarchs had many times and in different ways tried to influence the election of popes, such an explicit interference was unprecedented. It was the beginning of what in the 17th century was considered as jeu exclusive, conclave. Conclave began on the 8th of October, with 52 cardinals. Few days later, Camerlengo Catani joined them after his return from France, and on the 13th of October joined Cardinal Andreas von Osterich. Cardinal Montalto put Ippolito Aldobrandini up, but Cardinal Madrazzo, who was the leader of the Spanish fraction according to the will of King Philip II, effectively torpedoed this candidate. candidacy. Nomination of Cardinal Vincenzo Lauro, who was put up by Montalto and Sforza, suffered the same fate. On the 12th of October in Rome broke a rumor that Marco Antonio Colonna was appointed as new pope. His nomination did take place but did not receive the majority of votes due to the opposition of Sforza and his faction. The Spanish did not want to support him either, although Colonna was one of Philip II's choice. Unofficially it was known that both he and Gallia were not popular in Madrid and their election was going to be an extremity. On the 15th of October, the Spanish faction took over the initiative and nominated its leader Madrazzo. The candidacy met with strong opposition from the Sforza, d'Aragoni and Venetian cardinals. Objections against Madrazzo included close ties with the King of Spain, the poor state of health, and even his origin. His mother was German. After the rejection from Madrazzo, Cardinal Montalto offered the Spanish 5 names: Aldobrandini, Lauro, Valiero, Salviati and Medici, and asked them to pick one name. King rejected all 5 of them, therefore none of them was elected. As a result of prolonged seat vacant, more and more chaos reigned on the streets. During November, disagreements amongst cardinals increased instead of decreasing. The main opponent of the Spanish faction was Cardinal Montalto. At the end of November, the majority of cardinals gradually began to come to the conclusion that no matter how outrageous was the interference of Philip II, without the support of his followers there was no chance to elect the Pope, and it would be better to choose someone from his list. On the 4th of December, supported by the Madrid Cardinal Pagliotti, received 33 votes. Montalto did not want the victory of Pagliotti, so together with Sforza came to the conclusion that in order to prevent his election, they needed to support either Sfondrati or Facchinetti. At the end they decided to elect Sfondrati. Election of Gregory XIV. On the morning of the 5th of December 1590, after nearly 2 months' conclave, 55-year-old Cardinal Niccolo Sfondrati, Bishop of Cremona, was elected. Elect agreed to change his name to Gregory XIV. His coronation took place on the 8th of December 1590.